So then I looked at John DeCamp, and he's promoting the same thing Alex Jones is promoting, this Bohemian Grove, which is a fraud, basically. Bohemian Grove is there. Yeah, there's the pictures are there. The owl, some people say it has to do with Athena, this goddess Athena. It's definitely not Moloch. An owl was never Moloch. And anytime Alex Jones does something elaborate, it's a fraud. When he went to New York and got arrested, it was a fraud. When he went to the Bilderberger thing, Canadian got held at the Canadian border, it was a fraud. When he went to Bohemian Grove, it's a fraud. When he did the Waco thing, it's a fraud. He stabbed to get people in the back. When he got arrested for refusing a fingerprint, was a fraud. When he got arrested for asking Bush a question, it was a fraud. He's a fraud. I do it the Catholic Church, so I know that this man is a huge whitewash for the Catholic Church. He's CIA. He's a Vatican agent. I think it's the Catholic Church. Moloch. I think they really do worship Moloch and Baal. But the owl is not Moloch. So for Jones to say they worship Moloch, the owl is Moloch, that's misinformation. The guy's just a liar. And then he's got this whole elaborate story of how he connects the owl to Moloch on their site. If you look it up, I've looked at all this information, okay? Now all the people that are just these diehard Alex Jones fans, I think you're like graduates from Jesuit universities, and you were told to support Alex Jones no matter what. I think you're like this Catholic militant army that followed Alex Jones. I mean, I'm suspicious of all these guys, these people, these loose change, we are change, the Browns, Ron Paul. It's all frauds, all of it. To me, it's an embarrassment. All this stuff is embarrassing, and then the people. I'm embarrassed for the people that follow after these people. I'm serious. Because it's like they're doing it on purpose. They're trying to show that they're a fraud. This way people catch on to the fraud and they think that the whole truth movement, that the whole thing's a fraud. And this Alex Jones, he came out of nowhere. And William Cooper was talking about that, and then William Cooper was killed. And then Alex Jones is like getting people scared of the government. That's not how is that a patriot? To get a whole bunch of people, and then he says publicly, I'm scared of the government. So what do you think all his followers are gonna start thinking? You don't think that they're gonna really pay attention, and like their first priority is gonna be this alternative media where people are really looking for the truth, and they're suspicious. They're suspicious of the government. They're suspicious of the media. They're suspicious of everything going on. You don't think that that's gonna be their number one target? Is this alternative media? And you got all these ex-CIA people all over the place. You got the guy who worked with Thomas Braden, Pat Buchanan, on Alex Jones, and Alex Jones is promoting his book. And history doesn't support their outlook. History doesn't support it. History supports the Vatican being behind it all. That's what history supports. It supports the Jesuit orders being the snakes causing problems in the government, being expelled out of 83 countries. It's all the papacy. And now they're in here and they're like all over the place. Like roaches, like termites. They have to be kicked out of here by force. Going on. I'm talking about the people who are in on the conspiracy, these higher people who are involved in the media and involved in mass media manipulation and mind games on Americans, and involved in mass media manipulation and mind games on Americans. And it makes me really highly suspect of these people. Who are they?
Well, they fasten on the Vatican Jesuits, and this is a very interesting subject You know, 20 years ago, I exposed the Vatican through the order of the Jesuit infiltration of Washington, D.C., and we can go all the way back to the founding of the United States, and the Jesuits had a hand. So, you know, it's okay to expose all these various secret societies, the Knights of Malta, the Jesuits of the Vatican, and everything. And I've been chief in doing that, and I welcome anyone else. There are many secret societies, as you know, from Freemasonic.
But you judge a tree by its fruits. You have been chief exposing that.
There are many secret societies, as you know, from Freemasonic.
But you judge a tree by its fruits. You have.
There are many secret societies, as you know, from Freemasonic.
But you judge a tree by its fruits. You.
Yeah, but you have to ask yourself, why did they do that? Why did this individual, why did he say Jeff Rentz of Rentz.com is a Vatican agent? Why is Alfred Weber from Canada, who has been exposing Dick Cheney and Bush in the 9/11 movement, why is he suddenly a Vatican Jesuit? This man who says all I'm doing is exposing Alex Jones and Tex Mars and Alfred Weber and Constance Cumby and Jeff Rentz and Butch Paul. He's got a long list. Almost all the leaders of the 9/11 truth movement seem to be Vatican agents, which is, of course, ridiculous. But it turns out that he's a Israeli diamond merchant, okay, has his own website in which he brags that he's looking for the very wealthy who want the finest diamonds and gems cut by Israeli diamond cutters in Tel Aviv. Then it turns out he's been to Israel back and forth, meeting with various unnamed people in Israel. And as it turns out, the guy was even invited on the Tamar Yona talk show that interviews all the movers and shakers in Israel. This is Israel National Radio. I mean, this is run by the Zionists, and they invited this guy on. What was the subject of his message? Well, he's blasting the Catholic Jesuits. They're the evil people of this world. They want to destroy Israel, etc.
Makes me really highly suspect of these people. Who are they?
All this is nonsense. So I asked myself, who is this man?
Who are they?